Gus Calderon from Drone TV, and today we are at the 3D Printer World Expo at Burbank, California, and it's being held at the Marriott Convention Center, and we're really excited to see some of the new technology that's emerging for rapid prototyping and additive manufacturing. So let's go inside and take a look at what's going on.
I'm Bob Tisch, senior, the old one, and we came out of retirement to get involved in this industry. We read about it, we did a lot of research. We thought it would be a disruptive, emerging technology that would really help consumers and businesses alike. And we feel that this is something to be involved in. It's a lot of fun, it's a good business, and you meet a lot of really talented people. And our whole family is involved in this. We have from my granddaughter to my wife and our children, and it's been a real family enterprise. Plus, we hired a lot of people that we used to work with before we retired, and we're hoping that this enterprise just keeps going forward. The trade show has been a great success. One of the really interesting things about this show is all of the STEM school children that are here. And, you know, the real brainiacs for engineering and math. And not little kids, big kids. And it's really interesting to see them taking part in this because they're tomorrow's engineers. And I think that as you take a look around here, you'll see that this place is packed with business people, artists, people that are just wanting to see about the industry and what it means. You'll see companies like I met earlier this morning that represent FedEx and UPS. That do a lot of technology work for them. We've had just an amazing group of people come here. So we're very grateful to have been able to get this thing going, and we're going to keep it going. Thank you.
So this is called Make VR. It's a natural two-handed CAD modeling system that replaces the mouse and keyboard with a pair of controllers. These are the Razor Hydras. SIXENSE made the technology that is in the Razor Hydras for tracking, and that gives me position and orientation of my hands. Since these were on the market, SIXENSE has also made the STEM system, which gives you wireless tracking at a longer range as well. So into the demo of Make VR. Make VR, you can see it supports a pair of tracked cursors in the scene. Here's my right hand, here's my left hand, and they're tracked in full position and orientation, which is sometimes called 6 degree of freedom tracking. And what that means is I can just reach into the scene and grab any object in the scene in either hand or both hands, swap hands and so on. And if I grab with both hands, I can stretch and shrink objects and just place them in the scene very naturally. The thing that really makes Make VR work for new users and kind of shallows the learning curve is that you're using your hands. You know what to do with your hands. I can grab something in my left hand and something in my right hand, and I can really manage that. You know, I know what to do. I'm not having to learn some new technique. It's not like, it's not anything different than what you're used to doing. I rotate the object to look at the other side, I rotate it back. So people pick it up very, very quickly. It's also very non-tiring. There's no carpal tunnel because it's by its nature non-repetitive. Every time I click a button, my hand is pointing in a different direction, so I can work for hours and hours and not feel any stress in Make VR. It used to be at trade shows that people would ask, don't your arms get tired? And the Wii kind of changed that. That kind of changed our world in a way. Make VR can also be used fully immersive using the Oculus Rift. I'm running on a 2009 system. It's a shuttle. This runs on a current modern-day gaming laptop with mid-end graphics. But if you can go back 3 or 4 generations of NVIDIA graphics This is a 580, but you can go back 2 generations before the 580, and it runs great.
This is a 3D printed model from a scan taken from a patient, and this patient is missing their eye, so this would be the starting point to build an orbital prosthesis for them, so a replacement so that it appeared as though their eye anatomy was back.
Hi, my name is Lincoln, and I'm here today to talk about Shapeways. Shapeways is a website, shapeways.com, where you can upload your 3D models, and they'll print them for you. They can print them in silver. This necklace is a silver piece I did. They can do brass, they can do ceramics, all sorts of materials. And they also let you have store up there, so I sell my work, and people basically can buy it. Shapeways will print it and send it to people for me. You can find my stuff at craftdosterone.com. My name is Geoffrey Doyle, I'm CEO of GrowShapes. We're a Silicon Valley-based 3D printing and value-added reseller VAR. I sell software, 3D printing software, hardware, M-Core, paper-based 3D printer, as well as 3D scanner from David Vision in Germany. This is an augmented reality overlay application, overlaying a 3D printed model. This is the Zaha Hadid designed museum in Michigan, and it's been printed on the M-Core. This is in paper, letter paper, that's what it's been printed in. Here you can see the application. This is built onto the iPad. You can just imagine you had a model as you entered a shopping mall, and you can download an app and engage with that model, see where your favorite shops are, you can see where the crowds are, you can actually tie it to a game so that your kids are entertained and you can engage with it. But what's really important actually for the facility owner is they can actually advertise to people, they can capture people, they can push advertising in-app so that they can get increased footfall to a particular shop that might want to do some kind of promotion. So I think that is where this sort of technology is exceptionally valuable, and it's worth the expense of developing a bespoke application, because once it's developed, the cost of distribution is as much as you want to charge somebody. You could give it away for free, you could let the shop owners advertise to pay for it itself, you can monetize it, and in this day and age, we need to monetize things.
My name is Shawn Zindroski from Morpheus Prototypes. Our company specializes in high-resolution solutions for 3D printing and high-end art and ZBrush sculpting. We have the ability of taking concept art and utilizing ZBrush and various different sculpting tools to create geometries that we can then utilize on our high-definition printers. Our printers are capable of going down to 25 micron layers and have the ability to print geometries that you see physically on the screen. And to show you an example, you can see what the actual quality is right out of the machine from the physical ZBrush sculpt file. From that point, we have the capabilities of providing a single part or taking it all the way through to a finished actual model.
Hi, I'm Chris from Fuel 3D. We're a small UK company, first time exhibiting over here in the US. We're based just outside of Oxford, England, and we were on Kickstarter earlier last year launching our product, due for first shipments in summer this year. So I'm here to give you a bit of information about the scanner and show you how it works and what we can do with it. So this is the prototype of our scanner. We have 2 cameras, so it uses stereoscopic imaging. We have multiple flashes around the cameras. So we project light from different directions, and that enables us to capture the 3D data. We capture 2 images from each flash, and we combine them together to create a high-resolution 3D model in color. So in the viewpoint, we need to have a target currently to be able to have the camera track on the object. So it's as quick as that, point and shoot 3D scanning. All we do now is plug this into the computer and it will automatically download. So here we have the original head, and this is a 3D print reproduction. So the total job was approximately 12 scans that we stitched together. and then exported to our MakerBot 3D printer. And the 3D print, this we did in high resolution, so it took about 24 hours, reasonable size. You can see we've captured a reasonable degree of the detail there. So from real part to reproduction in a few hours.
Hi, I'm John Westrum. I'm from AFINIA 3D. We are manufacturers of a desktop 3D printer called the H series. It's great for home hobbyists. It's great for small companies trying to do some rapid prototyping, and it is a great fit for education, whether it's high school, middle school, or university level, to learn how to do engineering and designing. The system is an award-winning system. It's been compared to 14 other desktop 3D printers. Easiest to use, easiest to set up, great quality of print, comes with a 1-year warranty, parts and labor. Can be found on our website at afinia.com and also through retailers across the country like Radio Shack, BestBuy.com, Walmart.com, Amazon. This took 2.5 hours to print. And these are this printed as one print as well. So it automatically calculates in the support material and the raft material that will suspend this nut in place with the juxtaposition around the bolt, so that when you remove the raft, and it just tears off like Velcro, you remove the support material, remove the raft, and then it's free flowing from there.
My name is Mike Halverson. I'm the director of EurekaTech, and we make 3D software so that people can make objects for their 3D printers. We're located in Las Vegas, with the town that, well, it's 24 hours a day. We're not open all that time. But anybody can find us on the web at eurekatech.com. The most important thing about software is people need to know how to use it before they really buy it. Not reading a big fancy manual. That's not a lot of fun. So Eureka is simple to use. If you know how to use Play-Doh or modeling clay, you can use Eureka, put together simple objects to make very complex objects with very little effort. And the neat part is they always print perfectly to any 3D printer.
We print different parts because we use object technology, so we can just print 50 centimeter long, 40 large and 20 high. So for this one, we print 300 different pieces. And all our pieces we make validation by scientists. So at the beginning we have an original skull. This one it was a stand. We scan the original bones, and after we put in the soft ZBrush. And my wife put all the skin, and when we think it's okay, we're on the good way, we send to the paleontologist to make the validation. So to make the file it takes around 2 months, to print it's 2 months too, and after to fix it all together it's more 2 months. So to have just one piece like this it takes half a year.
Hi, I'm Roy Worthington. I'm the president of Octave Systems, and we are sellers of not just printers 3D, but many more things too. Allow me to show you our machines here, which are based on the AFINIA printer. We put the enclosure on the printer and made a number of modifications too. We not only sell the printers, we also sell the ink, as we call it, the ink being the filament. And we have here 4 colors on one reel that allows you to make models like this, which we change the filament on the fly and print this model in one pass. We can also, if you say, we have a number of people say, how big a model can you print? How about this one? Okay, and that's printed on this printer in one pass, like this. So it comes off the printer like that, and then goes like that.
Hey there, my name is Ryan Kingsline of RyanKingsline.com. So we're an online school where we teach people to sculpt for the film and game industry. Really just how to make a living as an artist today and show people all the possibilities that are really available to them. So you can learn more about what we do, RyanKingsline.com.
We've been around for about 3 or 4 years, almost 4 years, and we've been doing rapid prototyping. So we've had lots of engineers come to us needing prototypes or short-run manufacturing, digital manufacturing of different parts. Just this last year is when we launched our own 3D printer, which is the Reytblat. And my name's Devin. I'm actually in charge of operations there. So we do a couple of different things. So we do, from the service side of things, we're building prototypes for people, and then we're starting to, we've begun manufacturing our own printer to sell to the general public. We are located in Springville, Utah, and you can find us on the web, inventapart.com.
We are 3D MONSTR. We are a brand new company out in New Jersey who flew out here. We built this printer right here. This is a prototype. This is of our smallest printer. Basically, our printers are different from others because they're bigger. This is 1 cubic foot build volume. By the time that we start delivering the machines, production machines, we will have this 1 cubic foot model. We will have a model that is 3.5 cubic feet, which is really 18 inches on the side, 18, 18, and 18. And it will have the real sort of big daddy machine, which is going to be 8 cubic feet. So it's going to be 2 feet this way, 2 feet this way, and 2 feet that way. We can have up to 4 extruders on our quick mount right here. You'll see 1 extruder being mounted here. If you look at the 2 extruders, the one on the left, the one I'm holding in my hands, that's sort of a common extruder that you'll find on a lot of 3D printers. This thing weighs about between 500 and 600 grams. Our little Titan extruder right here, this is a little Titan filament extruder, weighs less than 300 grams. For the same weight that most people will have on their machine with 2 extruders, we can put 4 extruders. We're also working on extruders that would extrude paste. So for example, you'll be able to do a chocolate or Boston cream. Ah, I see I got a reaction out of you on that one. But also sort of more prosaic materials such as silicon rubber, like the same stuff you find in a big tube in Home Depot. Well, you'll be able to print with that. Also things like clay, so you can make a pot. Also ceramic, other kinds of ceramics, so that you can do things like really high temperature structures. Like you'll be able to print molds directly and then pour metal into them, and the molds will be okay.
I'm Lars Brubaker. I'm the CEO of MatterHackers. MatterHackers is right here in Southern California. We're in Lake Forest, and you can find us online, and you can also visit our shop because we actually have a retail shop right in Lake Forest. So this is our software. It's called Matter Control, and it allows you to completely control and use your printer. It has a queue so that you can add lots of things that you want to print, and you can print them in order and keep track of what you've printed and where it is in your prints. It also has all of the settings that you can find in any of the software, and they're built right in here so that they're super easy to find and super easy to set. And it actually has built-in help so that all of the settings that you don't understand, you can just read how to use them right here in the software. And then we're showing a really exciting new feature of our software, which is called Text Creator, and allows you to go in and just create text on the fly that you can then size and scale and just save and print. Thanks for watching, and we hope to see you on the next episode of Drone TV.